Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. This light is kind of blinding, but um, you can't really see too much unless I have this light on. So I have it on so you can see me. This is an important video. First they came for, and Mr. Scotty Walker, who has exposed what happened at Sandy Hook as being completely faked, has been arrested. The police in that area said on day one that if anybody dared question the official story, they would be arrested. There have been no pictures or video from that school, even though they had a brand new surveillance system put in there. Adam Kokesh of Adam versus the Man was arrested in D.C. and charged with felony assault, even though he didn't do anything. He did not smoke any marijuana. He didn't have any marijuana on him. Others, not everyone there, but some people there did smoke marijuana, but he didn't. And he's been charged with felony assault. Why? Because one police officer hit another police officer, and Adam is being charged with that hit, that punch. Now, I also want to say something. There have been some things said on Facebook about Adam that are blatantly false. And there was someone that I really liked that I was friends with on Facebook. And this morning I defriended her and eventually had to block her. Why? Because she was posting lies about Adam. We know Adam. He is a friend of ours. I mean, we personally know the guy. It's not somebody who we know of or about. We know him. We've met him. We've spent time with him. We've talked to him. We've hung out with him. He is a friend of ours. These things that are being said about him are outright lies, and I'm not going to go any further than that. Actually, I am going to say one more thing. I'm defending him. You said, oh, well, you must be really good friends. You don't even spell his name right. That's a personal attack. That actually has nothing to do with anything. I'm standing up for him, so that means he's a friend. At least I'm standing up for somebody. All you can do is make a personal attack against me because I don't know how to spell. Well, before that, you never had any problems with my spelling. And believe me, I have my spelling is horrible. Anyway, so Adam was arrested, and he was arrested by the city, or the municipal police, but then he was transferred to federal. They're trying to stop this march, is what they're trying to do. I also want to talk about another friend of ours. I'll make sure I can get to all the information, all the videos, because I have a lot of stuff up here. Rich Paul, somebody else I want to talk about. I'm going to provide a link to donate to him. He's facing up to 80 years in prison for selling marijuana. The only real reason he is, facing any time is because the FBI, who has probably successfully infiltrated the liberty movement here, they wanted to make him a snitch, and he refused, and he exposed them, and he named names and everything. And that's the only reason that he's actually facing any prison time. I'm going to provide a link to a fundraiser for his appeal. He's not doing good. He uses cannabis medicinally, not recreationally. And so what if he uses it recreationally? If you talk to the cops, they would rather, if they could take alcohol and marijuana or alcohol or marijuana, and they could have one criminalized and one decriminalized. They would rather criminalize alcohol and decriminalize marijuana because people don't kill each other when they get high. They love each other, except they like to eat everything. But if you drink, there are a lot of people who drink who fight and kill and have car wrecks and,
I think alcohol tends to bring out the violence.
Yeah, I agree. So, anyway, first they came for. They're coming after us. And you wonder why I'm so bent on making sure we get enough ammo. It's scary, man. It's scary times we live in. And for those who've not seen some of my other videos, who don't know enough about me, I will tell you that I am from Cadiz, España, from Spain, Cadiz, Spain. And this is reminding me more and more of Spain under Franco. And I don't like that. And I don't think people should have to live where they have to think about this kind of stuff. People are not committing crimes like Adam, and they're being arrested, and all sorts of false charges are being laid on them. The government has now admitted that at least 4 American citizens have been killed by drone attacks. We have all these wars going on. We have this surveillance state, this police state, and it's scary. And Mark Bunker, you have no problems with all this, do you? Eventually they're going to come after you too. You think Scientology's bad? You ain't seen nothing yet from your government that you love so much. If you live in a free country, you don't have to worry about this stuff. But you do have to worry about it. That means you're not free. And don't be blaming Al-Qaeda, which was actually a CIA organization, or at least it was at one point. They're not doing it. It's your own government doing it. And 9/11 was, if anybody committed it, it was the Saudis, the Saudi Arabians. Yet nothing happened to Saudi Arabia except they got more money from us and more weapons. Yet Iraq and Afghanistan got invaded, even though they didn't do anything. And Iraq had actually been an ally of the United States. But these are scary times, people. And eventually they're going to come after you. Do you understand that? They can take the rights away from the so-called right wing, which actually is the left wing. People say, well, Hitler was extreme right. Actually, no, Hitler was a socialist. He was extreme left. His policies and the policies of, say, Mao and Stalin were basically the same policies. Under the Nazis, there was no true private ownership of property. The state actually owned everything. There was just a facade of private ownership. There was central planning, and there was the worker was king, so to speak. That's the way socialism. They try to say the worker is the great person or whatever. These are scary times we live in. You better be ready. You better have food, water, medicine, guns, ammunition, and a place to go. And the ability to survive wherever in the environment you go to, wherever that might be. So I'm going to provide you some links. Those are scary times we live in, people. Very scary. Bye.